like to go over our EVC dual element kits that we have that go with our commercial EVC line. We've just introduced dual element tanks that are in 30 gallon, 40 gallon, and 50 gallon sizes. They come all pre-wired, but the elements are not enclosed in the heater or shipped with the heater. These element kits come separately, and it makes it real nice so you could basically stock a bare tank, 30, 40, or 50, and then have these element kits and supply them to the job based on the needs of the job. The element kits will have a specific part number, and there is these part numbers actually mean something. When you go, there's directions in our manual and in our specifications as to how to read this part number. But you can see right here, we have this kit is a 3,000 watt 240 volt single phase, and we have the kits that we have available. The two element kits go from 6,000 watt all the way up to 12,000 watt. So what we'll do is I'll go through, get a breakdown of what's in the kit and kind of show you how it's installed on the job. To show you what's inside the kit. When you open up your kit, you're gonna have a couple of packets. These are that's actually grease that's used on the O-ring to lubricate the O-ring so it doesn't bind up when you install the new elements. You'll have a couple of elements which are enclosed in the protective bubble wrap. Pull these elements out here for you. And the elements already come, you can see that we've already got it wired up. They come with the ends on there already stripped with the O-ring, and we've got a brass O-ring here and an EDPM O-ring. So you put your lubrication on here, you would thread this into the tank, you would make your two wire connections based on what the directions show you. You can also see on the element that we have a label that tells you the part number of the element if it ever has to be replaced. It's got the wattage and the voltage. So everything is on here, everything's ready to go. There'd be two of them, obviously in the EVC 30, 40, and 50 that you would be using. So that's the element that would be installed in the heater. You want to make sure you tighten that up nice and tight so it won't leak. You pressurize it before you make your final wiring, and just double check to make sure that there's no leaks in that area. On the labels that come with it, there's various labels that come. We have a rating plate label that comes with the unit, conversion label that comes with the unit, and then a basically converted by label that would, the contractor would put his name, it would give the wattage, it would repeat the information, it just verifies who did it and when it was done. And then we have a box label also, and the reason why we put this in there is just in case you want to take a heater, you want to wire it up before it's shipped to the job. This can go on the outside carton so the customer knows exactly how the unit was set up, what the wattage was, the volts, and the phase. And then we have our warranty card, which is the last piece of paper within the the kit that we have. And then we obviously have our instructions, which lists what's included in the kit, and it gives you a step-by-step procedure of installing the elements that come in the kit. And again, this is for our two element tanks. The tanks are shipped. The elements are not in the tank on the EVC 30, 40, and 50. You order these kits separately and install them on the job, or you can install them before you actually ship them to the job. It's your preference. Okay, first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your cover off your heater. Take your screw off here. Take your insulation out. Your heater will come less the element here. And you can see there's a pocket here for the O-ring. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to grab your element. You're going to have your O-ring. You're going to take your grease. You're going to cut your grease and you're going to lubricate the element is what you're going to do first. Once it's lubricated, you put it in. Put the element in, get it nice and square, start to tighten it up. Once it's tightened up by hand, you take your ratchet. These can be bought at Home Depot and other true value stores for this size element. Tighten it in nice and tight. Get it nice and taut. Okay. Take this out. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your individual wire leads. You're going to follow the instructions. And you're going to place your leads. You're going to wire them right up to the top control. You're going to tighten down the screw. Make sure it's nice and tight. You do it for the second one. Make sure that's nice and tight there. Make sure you got a good right angle. Feed it through. Check your temperature. Make sure your wiring's nice and good. You're done. Put your insulation back in. Line up your screws for your cover. You're done.